Hello, everybody. It's Eric Johnson again, and today is day 19 of the Restart program. And you're approximately 2/3 of the way through the 30-day program right now. So congrats. So today's affirmation is my commitment to my clients leads to referrals. So say that as always, say it 7 times with belief and conviction, and not just 7 times in a row fast. Say it during the day. As you're driving to an appointment, say it as you are. Um, you know, maybe you're in a waiting room somewhere, or you go into your office, whatever it might be. Be sure and say it at different times. Say it in unique environments, and say it with belief and conviction. I do recommend you say these out loud as well. Okay, so today's vocabulary word is going to be excise tax. And this one, I want you to research in a couple of ways. Number one, I want you to Google the term excise tax. I would like you to Google RCW Washington excise tax, and then look at the actual RCW on excise tax. And then for just a little more information, I would recommend that you contact your favorite title rep and ask them if they can send you the current breakdown of how the excise tax looks, because it's different depending on the price of the home. Okay, but it's going to be a tax that takes place. It's a sales tax, if you will, on the home. The seller has to pay the state out of their net proceeds a certain amount, and it's the rule of thumb is it's approximately 1.5 to 2%. It's 1.78 for the average home, but it can be more, it can be less. So look up the chart. There's a chart on that you can certainly get from your title company. Today's social media. I want you to highlight something about real estate that everybody needs to know, but they probably don't. Okay, so you'll have to think about that one a little bit. And then if it's something you can put a photo, fantastic. It could be you could find a comic strip on it. You might be able to find a meme having to do with this. There might be clips from a YouTube video or something like that. And it could be something humorous. It could be something very serious. And as always, ask for comments. And when you get comments, go ahead and respond to those comments. In order to get comments, you might want to ask people to maybe highlight something about their career that we should know but probably don't. For today's sphere building and CRM, I want to talk a little bit about something called a pop buy. That's an item of value that you're going to bring to your client's home, and you don't necessarily even announce yourself. A lot of people don't like folks who just come and knock on their door. But if you have something nice in hand, so here it is, we're creeping up on Halloween, for example, or just autumn in general. It could be that you come by with a small pumpkin. It doesn't have to be a great big one, doesn't have to be super expensive. You can attach your card to it and maybe stencil something fun on it. Who knows what. I mean, that's just one idea. There are dozens of pop-by ideas out there. If you can, one of the ones that I have done in the past, my wife cooks up phenomenal banana bread, and actually gave it out to some clients one time and they loved it. So it became a thing where several Christmases in a row, we would go into the kitchen and for hours, if not days, start putting together all these little banana breads. We'd make little loaves. We bought the little loaf pans and we'd wrap them up in festive saran wrap, attach a business card to it, and go out and deliver them. And it might be take out 10 to 20 of them in a given day. And over the period of a week, hopefully touch around 100 to 150 clients. And when I say touch, meaning drop by their house, tell them that, say hi, tell them, hey, just popping by. I want to give you a little holiday something, and I won't stick around long, but I hope you're doing great. And sometimes they'll invite you in. You got to find a way to invite yourself out, so you don't have to take up a lot of time there. And that could be just, hey, I've got a whole bunch more of these to get out here before sundown, so I got to hit the road. And just whatever works for you. If it is something that's perishable, I don't necessarily recommend leaving it on their front porch, because you might, depending on the neighborhood, you might be inviting critters onto their porch. If that's the case, you might want to then, after you ring the doorbell, they don't answer, send them a text or an email just saying, hey, I popped by, I have something for you. When are you going to be home? It's perishable. I want to be sure I brought it when you're around, kind of thing. So, okay, well, hopefully that gives you some ideas of some things you can do. Go out there and get yourself some business. Have a great day.